What was your relationship like with Cito Gaston?
Cito was my hero growing up. Definitely someone that I watched and wanted to learn from as a baseball player. I copied baseball. I copied the Toronto Blue Jay hitters all the time. I was Jesse Barfield. I was George Bell. I was Rand Smoleniks. I was Garth Orge. So me and my brother imitate all these guys, simulating that we were being coached by Cito because we figured if this works for them, it's going to work for us. So we did this. And then Cito became my manager. And so someone as a manager is different, right? Managing, players is difficult. And I found that Cito was, for me difficult, not easy to play for. Definitely. I think maybe because I was from Toronto and may have had too much admiration. And you know what I mean? So it made me nervous. I wasn't able to communicate with him properly. I felt like I wasn't, I just felt like it's kind of like, with your dad, you don't feel like you're good enough sometimes. Your dad can make you feel like, I'm not quite good enough for this house. And there was times where I felt like that. And I really wish I could go back in time and talk to him more about that, right? Go into his office and say, hey, man, I'm scared shitless out here. I don't want to feel scared. I don't want to be scared of you. Like, I want you to, help me if I'm struggling, if there's something, you know what I mean? So it was difficult. And I found that sometimes with the younger guys, it was a little bit difficult because he's an old school guy. Unbelievable knowledge, unbelievable ability to coach Joe Carter's and Roberto Alomars and, Tom Henke's and Dwayne Ward's and, George Bell, these big ego guys that are hard to manage. And, how do you make all those guys have Tony Fernandez, who is constant, you know what I mean? So how he was able to do that, which is why he should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he won 2 World Series with two of the best teams on the planet, but he's a huge part of that, right? So for him to be able to do that, he deserves that. For me, it also lies on me to say that again, I should have went to him and said, "Hey, man, I need help here." I never did that.